Hey guys, this is AwesomeJohn 22 coming at you today with some more Minecraft, and crap, it's been a while since I've made a recording. I'm honestly not 100% sure. Stop jumping on my table, guys, that's not funny. Um, Honestly not sure what all I talked about in the previous episode, but yeah, I don't even know if this is going to round out to be a whole episode or it's just going to be me ranting about stuff for a few minutes, but yeah, hence why I am even less shaven than usual and my hair is kind of dirty. I did not plan to make this video. Hi, Bill. You may notice that Bob is not here. I don't know why, but he broke his lead, first of all, and came over here and aggroed on Bill, so I had to kill him, obviously. If it's a choice between this spider that would kill me if it had the chance and my stalwart protector, of course I'm going to pick the spider. I have, where is it? Which one is it? This one. Yeah, Silk Touch on this now, so I can do stuff with leaves. I'm very excited about that. More so than I probably should be. And things have changed a lot. I've done a lot of stuff. I have another strip mine over here now as well. And got tons of stuff. Tons, guys. Tons. Got so much lapis that I did, like, just a whole bunch of random enchanting. So if we come over here to the weapons and armor, I just have a bunch of books of just really basic enchantments that I can put on stuff to supplement it if I want. There's nothing like super great here, but I mean, heck, it's something, right? Put up some armor racks, obviously. And I finally found a texture pack I like. You may notice the clay is a lot more vibrant, and the trapdoor here to the dungeon, which I do plan on expanding, that's going to be a whole thing, is no longer has windows in it, and once we find one again, once I get to one again, we'll see that oak doors now are a bit different. You probably just saw my surprise there a second ago. I think the last thing I did was dance at the jukebox, but I don't know. Anyway, is that an egg? Give me the egg. Give me the egg. And it's not gonna give me the egg. Yeah, I have my techno dance party. Come in here, dummy. Anyway, so yeah, so I got. Oh yeah, the other thing. Oh, this is the best part. Check it out. Oh, I'm so excited about that. I could not be more excited about that. Hi, dogs. Come on, let's go out back. Show you my surprise. Here's an oak door. You can see now it has a clear window in it. Oh, and that's the other thing. Windows are now completely clear. No little particles in them. And I've given you a couple decent glimpses of parts of my big surprise. So let's just go ahead and go out here. And first of all, make sure there's no dudes trying to kill us. And then pan over. I built a freaking pyramid. Check it out. It's huge. It's all freaking sandstone. So I dug a lot of sand everywhere, which is why he has efficiency just to get it done a little faster. Dug sand everywhere, filled all this in, got rid of the sugarcane farm, filled all this in, made like this giant freaking pyramid back here. Dug tons of sand to turn into sandstone, and glass, obviously, because there's glass all the way around this beauty. And we go up here. I mean, look how many fewer buildings there are over in our village there. I took most of them apart, and the village is flooded because I took away the sandstone around the farms, and I did do a video showing part of the construction process of this, but it got corrupted, so I couldn't put it up, unfortunately. And I do intend to turn this into my new house. I have no idea, no idea what all I'm going to put in it, though, because I'll just go ahead and go in and show you. This is all sandstone for the floor. I did start doing slabs, but then I realized I couldn't place stuff directly on it without placing another slab under them, and that looked dumb. So I just took the slabs and doubled them up, and then continued with regular sandstone blocks. It took so much. Oh my god, this took forever, guys. But we have a little crafting area over here, and then we have a little crafting / storage area over here, and got our ladder going up. It's very well lit in here. Down on this floor, because obviously things can't spawn on half slabs, so I don't have to worry about upstairs. Here's our second floor. It's basically just a slightly smaller version of the first floor. The dogs typically won't follow me up here either. Sometimes, well, here's this one. No idea what I'm going to do here yet. No clue whatsoever. There's this floor here. Pretty much the same story as the one below it. And here's where things start to get interesting. Hey, I have a bed. One single bed. Did I bring a chest? I did not. Hey, dog. You usually don't come up here. You can kind of see the village a little better from here. What's left of it. And then, yeah, so I can sleep out here if I want to, but there's nothing else in here. Probably going to download a furniture mod. Just kind of deck this place out. Then up here is where it gets super duper interesting. Thought I saw something over there. Super duper interesting because I have a second enchanting station up here. And there's this big, just glass roof. And I'm planning on, at some point, like, taking some of this out and putting in glowstone or a beacon or something once I'm further in the game and just kind of really decking this place out. But I'm loving this. It's my first big building project. I usually don't do big building projects like this in survival. I usually, oh, and it goes right to my first strip mine back there, which is pretty much tapped out at this point. There's a chance I'll be able to find things in it still, but pretty much everywhere I go I run into like lava pits and crap, so I mean, whatever. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I usually don't do, I need to change the doors too. Get birch doors or oak doors instead of the dark oak. Anyway, yeah, I usually don't do really big construction projects like this. I'm going to climb to the top of it. In survival Minecraft, I usually start another world and go into creative and do a super flat world and just build huge stuff, or go into a regular world in creative and build stuff like this. I usually don't do big construction projects like this in survival because it just takes so freaking long and I don't end up enjoying it. But this was so rewarding. I might start doing stuff like that. Not again, I've never really done. I might start doing stuff like that in general. Oh, you look at this. Look how planks are so much more distinct and stuff. I think it applies to those. It certainly looks like it applies to those. This texture pack, it's called Better Than Default. It's great. It's relatively new. Well, it was relatively new when I posted this, but who knows when I recorded this, rather. Who knows how old it'll be when I finally post this. But yeah, I had another zombie pigman come through there, but he walked back through before I could get any video of it, unfortunately. What was I saying? But yeah, I have like a world going right now, a creative world, where I'm actually building some original sci-fi starship designs that I came up with, kind of based on the Star Destroyer from Star Wars. Maybe I'll show you guys that sometime. I tapped this out of a lot of its sandstone over here. That's why it looks all dug out and ugly. I found a cave off one section of it I might explore at some point. But yeah, so things have changed, and let me tell you, putting the floor down here was difficult because there is literally a ravine right underneath here. Literally right underneath. Well, it's more like right underneath right there. And I fell into it once. Thankfully, my boots of easy travel saved my life, and I managed to fight off the tons and tons of monsters that were down there, and then got all the iron that I could see in the area because I like iron, and then built my way back up, and just kind of continued like it hadn't happened. But literally, every time I tried to dig out, first of all, I filled in the one pit that collapsed. Then every time I tried to dig out one down to put in the sandstone for the floor, like in this entire half of the pyramid, well, this like entire third of the pyramid right here within the scope of my sweeping gaze, some stuff fell. So I had to make sure I was on a strong block that didn't feel the effects of physics, so I would stay up, or, you know, I fell once and it didn't really cause an issue. This ravine was like the most boring frickin' ravine I've ever been in. I don't think it's the same ravine that's under that other desert temple. Which direction was it? That way, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But it might have been. It might have just been a different section of that ravine, but it was so boring. It was like, just like a bunch of waterfalls coming down into one area that was basically like completely closed off from everything around it. It was just annoying. It's getting dark already, jeez. Alright, head back inside the fenced in area then. or into the house, I guess. That's where I ended up going. But yeah. Oh, and this is our original, our boots we found um, in the water, and our original iron armor over here, in case you guys were wondering. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's spiffy looking. I did manage to get a screen capture. There's a bug buzzing around in here. Big surprise. Did manage to get a screen capture of like me standing on top of my bridge above. There's the bug right there. Above this house with the sun like right on top of the pyramid. It was great. It's gonna be my banner on my channel page now. It probably already. I mean, I'm sure it already is. Let's go out here. Just kind of walk around. Hey, chickies, you're really loud. I was saying. Obviously, decorated Bill up a little bit more now, because I think the way he was able to aggro on Bill is because we had this angle here. So I'm hoping if I ever build another Bob, he won't give Bill any trouble because it's now like solid all the way around. But anyway, yeah. It's like the most boring ravine ever. Probably not going to go back down there. I might go back down there eventually, because it kind of looked like it connected over to this ravine that's over here, and also kind of under there. You know which one I'm talking about, the old one from like way back. So I might actually have to go back down there to do what I wanted to do with my expanded dungeon, unfortunately. So or maybe I just won't do the expanded dungeon thing. Hey, there's guys. I'm gonna go get experience because I used up all my frickin' experience. Jeez. I also now know why I haven't been seeing tons and there's a villager guy. Tons and tons of Endermen anymore, because they will retreat down into the ravine back there, or the ravine over here, because Endermen always try to teleport away and down. So, kind of explains that, because I've been trying to get Ender Pearls, because they're useful. Come on, dogs, attack him through the fence. What good are you? Seriously. Anyway, you did a lot of enchanting, used up all my experience, so I'd like to get some more. I could go over to the spider farm. I'm getting ready to rebuild that into something that actually functions better in 1.8. But anyway, yeah, so the thing that inspired me to start up the recorder and do an episode, which is probably going to be a short episode or part of an episode, even though I've been rambling for a while already, is... First, let me ask you this question. And I'm probably going to cut out part of this to use as kind of a rant video. I wonder if there's like real constellations up there. I always wonder that. Like kind of a rant video to put on my channel. So let's do this properly. But yeah, so probably gonna post that in just a little while, and that's there we go, there we go, and there we go. That's why I made this episode, and so I'm gonna stop it here, and come back and actually no, I want to get that guy in the gold armor. Let's get that guy in the gold armor. Come here, guy in that gold armor. Come closer so I can get your drops. Because I'd like some gold armor. That'd be cool. Freaking... Oh god, skeleton, go away. Die. Just die. Just die. Just die. Come on. There you go. Where's gold armor guy? There he is. He's trying to break through the door. Don't do that. Jeez, he's tough with that armor. Look at that. Come on, dogs. Save me. There you go. He didn't drop anything, unfortunately. But yeah, so... I mean, I guess I also kind of did the episode to show off my pyramid. I'm very excited about my pyramid. I really Like my pyramid. Why was I hitting him with a bow and arrow? Or a bow, I mean. But yeah, so ironically, the the rant that I just made, I might end up just cutting it out of this episode entirely, since you'll have already seen it on the channel. But yeah, by the time the rant actually matters, that's not what I was saying. By the time this episode goes up, the rant won't even matter anymore. It won't even matter if it's in it or not, because I would imagine 1.9 and story mode would have already come out by then. I'm assuming it's coming in 1.9. And you'll know if I liked it or not, because I'll have done a Let's Play. So I'll probably just cut that right out entirely. Some food. Oh, come on. Eat the freaking food. There you go. Oops. But yeah, so I don't really see the point of leaving it in the episode itself. And, because I pretty much wasted a whole episode. Because we're pushing like 20 minutes now. I guess if I cut that out, it'll cut down on the time a little bit. So let's talk about what I want to do next. I do still plan on going to the Nether. I may actually go in there and scout around before I have somebody to go in there with me. But what I'd like to do next, I realized something. I've been talking about exploring that direction and exploring this direction a little bit, and going over there and exploring the sea. I realized I haven't. I keep saying I've explored this direction and this direction, but I really haven't. I've only gone. Let's get over here onto this hill real quick. Come on, run faster. Let's go. I've really only gone, like, you can kind of see the horizon there where it changes to grassy stuff from the sand. I've really only gone that far. So, and I've only gone about an equal distance that way before I came back, before I got lost and gave up and came back. I have a whole stack of that, jeez. So, I think for next episode, because I don't want to start it now, because the episode's pretty long already. I think next episode we are going to go that way and see how far we can get before we find something interesting. And I'll of course take my bed and my puppies, and I'll have some fun with it. Freaking bug. And unfortunately, because that was probably pretty boring. That's about it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed making it. Especially talking a lot about, my pyramid, because it's awesome. Either way, please help me out, like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined. In the description down below, you'll find links to all the other things I'm working on. Check those out. There may be something down there that you enjoy. But yeah, this has been AwesomeJohn22, and I will talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll do this one as a double update, like with the bad audio and just to be nice to people.